Hello, hello, welcome. We are live. Happy New Year, everyone. That is going to be the topic today for Kava-sation time. We are starting off this year with episode 61. So for those of you who are watching this for the first time, we will be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So our program usually starts with a good vibe story. We'll drink some kava. We'll talk a little about that. And then Kava-sation time. Come on.
All right, the good vibe story. It comes from 3 different people that I've seen, right? Depending on what lens or what sort of eyes that you put on for the day, normally I would believe that's what you're going to see. Yeah. So on these particular days, like most days, whenever I'm out and about, I look for good vibes. I look for moments that would make me feel the sensation and the sprinkles of love. So, for example, I was at one of the old coffee shops that I used to frequent pretty often. It's called Mast. It's right there on Broadway and 17th, right next to the Chase Bank. And I was sitting there and I was catching up with a lady friend of mine. And we'd already gotten our drinks sitting right there. And we're sitting here and we're facing toward the door, the counter, another counter, and right here between this counter and this cut, it's like a corner, and that's where they're making the drinks. And you see the register right to the left of it. A guy, he's standing right there, and he's holding his daughter. She's maybe like 4, 5, maybe 6, and I see it, and I'm like, that kind of looks really cool, you know, like it was like a sort of moment because I process and I get the images of fathers and their daughters and how it would be ideal to have a relationship like that, right? And that idealism that people have implanted in our minds, that fucks us up.
It does.
It fucks people up, right? It really fucks people up. So that was one of the moments. I even took a photo of it, you know. Didn't let them know, but I took a photo. The other one was I was sitting in another coffee shop that I liked, but I hadn't been to in a very long time. But it's by the same company that is my fave, Naked Coffee.
Yes, on Broadway.
It wasn't on Naked and Broadway. This one was on 15th and P. Right there where there's a lot of unfortunate people who frequent the cafe. But anyways, I'm sitting on one side, and the door's to my left, the register's to my right, and straight ahead is the entrance to the back patio, and right to the right to it was a Christmas tree. And right across from it was chairs, and I can see a couple. And they're literally like one person sitting down and the other one sitting on their lap. And they're just like, touching each other's noses. And like one of them has their chest, a hand on the other's chest. I'm just thinking like, this is kind of a cool moment. Let me take a photo of it. You know, because again, it is, I wouldn't say it's the norm, but I don't see PDA like that often. Right? I don't. Maybe you do, and that's pretty cool. Maybe you don't like it, but on that particular moment, that day,
you were like,
I was like, the holidays. And so I took a photo. Didn't do anything with it, but it just captured the moment. Yeah. A moment. That was memorable for me. And then the last one was today. We were at another coffee shop that we just started frequenting again. It's called Phil's Coffee. And I'm sitting right here. They're making the drinks to my right. Quinn is in front of me. Behind her is the entrance. And right on her left shoulder behind her, there was 2 people. And looked like they were having a Friendsgiving, catching up. Even though it was the new year. But I'm guessing they might have had a hectic schedule over the holidays. They couldn't see each other before that. And they're catching up in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they're exchanging gifts.
Yeah. And it was cool because she didn't see them, but she pointed it out. I seen it myself as well. But I just thought to myself, as they were sharing, because when we picked up and left, they were still there chatting. And I couldn't help but notice, but the one that was facing toward me, there was a lot of smiles. There was like exuding. How would I say it?
Like the gratitude,
exuding,
the love, excitement,
friendship,
Mm.
appreciation. That's what it sounded like. Being able to listen to the other and being reciprocated. Like it was like one was sharing, the other was receiving, the other one was sharing, and then the other was receiving. It was cool. It was cool. So those are the good vibes. You know, depending on what sort of eyes that you put on for the day, you're going to see good vibes or you're going to see whatever you want to see. Positive or the other one, right? The other one or positive. That's the good vibes. I choose these ones. And because I've been drinking this magical elixir, this wonderful, and it came up in one of the reviews, this wonderful tonic, I've been feeling just overall hella fucking at ease, hella calm. You know, I do feel the little twinges and tinges of irritability and, you know, a little fire. But I mentioned to Quinn today, you know what this kava has made me do? It feels like nothing can burn me. That's what it feels like.
Awesome.
Nothing. If you put a match right under me, it wouldn't even light. That's what it feels like. Like the vibes are that strong, it is putting imaginary energy, dousing it with good vibe water.
Okay.
So it doesn't ignite. That's what it feels like. That's just my experience. And I've been drinking this wonderful, volcanic, enriched tonic drink for the past at least 4 months. And that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And I'm hoarding it to myself. You can have kava anywhere else, but I guarantee you this, you're not getting what I'm drinking. That's what I guarantee. You're not getting and experiencing what I'm feeling. You know why? Because I don't want to share it right now. I don't want to share it. Mine.
Okay.
That's what it is. You ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Don't say
You ever seen Lord of the Rings? Golem, the bald guy?
Well,
The one who was hella skinny and anorexic? The one who was like,
okay.
that's what it's like. That's what it's like. Mine.
Okay. You're so good. You want to keep it all to yourself, but then on the other end, not really, because we haven't.
That's what she wants to do. She wants to.
Oh, be quiet. This is a partnership. Be quiet.
But
anyways, you can get.
That's
some of
what
your
kava
own.
is all about, and we're about to take a shot right now. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake it.
Oh my! He always gets so excited.
Do you like that?
Right before and
Do
then
you
right
like that? What?
Your energy went from chill, sharing the good vibes that you've seen recently, to just hype on a whole nother level.
Yeah. If you.
But then after this, he's gonna be calm-ish because it's gonna take him back.
Do you see that illusion? Not this pineapple.
I don't know
This
what to say
pineapple. Right?
Okay, all right.
So we're gonna pour it in there.
Yes.
Yes.
You can actually drink some with us. You know.
That's if I let you.
Be quiet. You can click.
That's if
you
I
can
let
click
you.
on our Etsy and get some. This is new. We have pre-made Kava Shots. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. You want the full shot?
It's okay. You already did it. Thank you. I'll take the full since I already took only a half yesterday or the other day.
Right or left? Bottoms up, y'all.
Woo.
Bottom up. Cheers, cheers,
Cheers
cheers.
to what?
Cheers to you, beautiful vibes.
Woo! Fresh kava. That's what it tastes like. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
So
That's like
You can have your favorite drink
Citrus
next to you
Starburst.
if you want. You can pour it into your favorite drink. It's great. It's amazing.
it feels like it's aging just right.
And you feel it instantly, whether it either will creep up to you or you just feel it immediately, like this guy. Yeah. Oh, I feel it. It's going through my brain.
Woo! And see, I just got off a Zwift. I was on a cycling ride, indoors on my cycling trainer, and I hopped off, after 45, 50 minutes because I still have another hour and 10 to do this. So that's why we got the suspenders.
Because you're in your biking
Yes,
gear.
we're in the cycling bibs.
So we drank the kava. Now you know what time it is.
Yes, I do. Do you know what time it is?
As I do.
Oh, yes, it's Kava-sation.
All right, that's our song because we're gonna have the Kava-sation now. We just had some kava, now it's Kava-sation time, and it's it's called Happy New Year.
Yes.
So, what made you think of this, and what do you have to say about your Happy New Year?
Well, I like to say, if your days are consistently good every day, it's happy every day. You don't need a new day or a new year to be the new you. The old you could be the consistent you that is the great you every day.
You just made that up just now. I know.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you just rolling. You just look at the kava, just making you.
That's what the kava does. It says hi on this side, rolls over to this side, and says.
Thank you
Yeah,
so for explaining
there goes. I was spinning and she asked, hey, what's going to be the topic? I said, hey, Happy New Year.
So this is our first live stream for this year. So what did you do for New Year's Eve and what did you do for New Year's Day?
You know what? When I reflect,
yeah,
it's always a block. I just realized that, right now is great. Why do I need to look back?
Oh, it's not looking back. Let's reframe it. Yeah, hush. Let's reframe it. It's not that you're going back, right? It's you're reflecting on the good times. You're appreciating. You're
how about this?
What do you have to cherish and appreciate?
How about this way?
And I asked the question first.
And so how about phrasing it this way?
Yeah.
You know what? We went hiking the other day.
Yes, we did.
We went hiking in a storm.
Yes. Semi-storm. It was a nice
it literally just passed, and thank goodness.
Yes, thank goodness.
Thank goodness, because it was hard.
Raining and the drizzling, but it was all right.
Yeah.
And the wind was, made it.
Cool. I'm gonna ask you this question. When you think about hiking, and you prepare and plan, because that's what people do. They plan. They say, "Hey, you're gonna be free on this weekend, this month." And then the other person goes, "Let me check." That was digital now. So that was not going to work for me. How about this date? Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's do that one. So you write it, or because it's digitally, you go. All right, I got you in.
Great sound effects.
Right? That's how people do it. When you want to go hike, people plan. They coordinate. You know what we did? Pineapple was just like, hey, I'm going to go hiking today.
Yes,
And normally, right, when people say they're going to go hiking, they plan for the weather. Right? They want to make sure that the conditions are ideal. They want to make sure that when they're hiking, it's sunny. They don't want to see no rain. They don't want to feel any condensation. They don't want to feel no wind. They don't want it to be hella hot. But on this day, it was fucking pouring. The visibility.
It was windy.
Right? The visibility wasn't good. And it was raining. And so when you go outside, you're like, oh my fucking gosh, it is hella cold. Hella cold.
Well, I prepared.
Right? It was so bad, we needed umbrellas. I step out the house and I go, I don't want an umbrella.
You carry the umbrella, you didn't fucking use it.
Exactly.
Why did you use it?
I looked at the rain and I said, ha! Ah! Me against you? Ha!
Oh my, he is so stubborn with his mindset. He said, I'll wear Birks.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And here he is.
Sure, I wear a jacket. That's good enough. I have a jacket. That's good enough. I have an umbrella, but fuck it. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to fucking take that shit on and I'm good.
Hella good to see you, Redland.
Yeah.
When you go on a hike, you know what you wear?
Redland is here for the sound effect.
You know what you wear when you go on a hike? You wear boots. You lace it up.
Especially when it's cold.
You tie it. Okay. And you make sure your feet do not move. You know what the pineapple did? We went out there in Birks.
Yeah, you did.
The toes, the piggly wigglies are exposed. You know why? Because we don't want those things to stink. We need them to breathe.
And cleanse. Apparently cleanse as well with the rain.
Breathe. That's what we did. Who goes hiking in the rain when it's hella windy and it's hella cloudy?
How cold are we talking about? Red says, how cold?
20 degrees.
You do 20. Yeah, it was pretty.
Well, it felt like it. I didn't have no shoes.
Yeah, that was the choice.
I didn't have no shoes.
I had, I don't have hiking gear, but I at least brought backup shoes just in case, right? So I bought active stuff with me just in case. And this pineapple said, "Yeah, we'll just do 2 miles, just like straight ahead."
Yeah, it's only a mile up.
We'll just do a little bit. No, we ended up going way further than that.
Yeah, we went
uphill and we went on and on and on and on.
4 miles. It was to the point.
His cousin came with us and did not expect for us to go to that extreme and intensity. Okay,
it was a lot longer.
We laughed about it afterwards. Yes. But it was a nice surprise.
Yes.
And at the same time, it was kind of beautiful seeing the ocean in that weather.
Exactly.
In fact, when we left, there was a family of 3 who just got there when we were leaving, and it was like no more sunset.
No,
it was,
they didn't hike.
I know they didn't
went
hike.
to the
I'm
beach.
just saying it was like there's something beautiful about seeing it at night as well. Or like dark, like gray in that night.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, did you learn to wear shoes now?
Hell no! Hell no! I don't even wear shoes during the day. That's why I'm the pineapple. Because I don't wear no shoes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I don't wear no shoes. And here's the other thing. The place that we went to, it's right there. It's 2 miles from downtown SF, from the Golden Gate Bridge. It's called Rodeo Beach. If you look it up, it's a popular spot. And what was great about that day?
Beautiful scenery.
There was nobody.
Yeah, barely anyone.
There was barely anybody.
There were surfers though. There were surfers in the water.
Because they got the suits.
Yeah, they obviously
got the suits.
It's what that's totally
because it keeps you warm.
Vibes.
Right?
Yeah.
They went out there because the waves were crashing. The crash.
And the big waves.
It was like it was telling me, pineapple. Jump in.
No, hell no.
That's what it was saying, but I was like,
no, you're afraid of the water.
No, I don't have a wetsuit.
And I don't want to drown.
I have no shoes.
I don't want to die.
And I'm not like Maui. From Moana. No.
20 degrees in Cali?
No. 20 degrees on the coast when it's hella windy and rainy and you're wearing no shoes. That's what it felt like on my feet. So above, it was probably like 33, 34 degrees. Right? That's probably what it was.
Okay, that's
because
accurate.
When the wind was not being blocked by the hills, it was like but when it wasn't, it was like fucking thank goodness.
Yes. After a while, I don't know about you guys, but like the heat started like accumulating in my body. I was like zipped up in my my jacket, and it did get hot.
Yeah.
It did get hot, and I did end up enjoying it towards the middle of the end because my body warmed up and I just felt super active. I was like, I got this.
Yeah, it was good.
And I accepted it. I was like, this is my workout. Like I needed a workout today anyways. This is it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we felt hella boss afterwards, I guess. I mean, I did.
You did.
I did.
I felt like, how'd I feel? You know what I felt
I
like?
beat him in racing at the end because he wore the Birks.
See?
So
that's just
that's the
because
mistake you made.
I let you win.
No, he even cutted and I still beat his ass.
You
Anyways, that was a fun little game that we did.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let the other person win.
No, see, this is a sore loser response, and we confirmed this after.
You gotta let people win because
You
if
wanna
they lose
show
all
face.
the time,
You want to show face?
there's gonna
and
be
be
no
all,
motivation.
I let her win. Let me have my win.
No,
Let me
no,
have
no
my
way.
win. We had a bet. Whoever made it first got to use the Theragun, the shotgun. I know you really wanted it, so BS. I'm calling you BS, and you love that thing.
you may be right.
Yeah, I am right, so just be quiet.
You may be right.
Okay, so Red List says California gets that cold. We had 40 last week here in South Dakota.
Woo! You know, I think about you tundra freezing areas. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I've met people from Minnesota. I've met people from New York. I met people. One of my best friends. He is serving in the Army right now. He's on his 11th year, and he's staying in a part of New York that had the worst storm in like how many years?
Whoa!
And they had like 40 inches or something like that of snow. He said, I texted him, hey, you okay? He goes, thank goodness I'm not in that hellhole. He was down in Tennessee.
Whoa.
Tennessee visiting his
he dodged a bullet.
Yeah, he was on his vacation. So he had a buddy and some people in the service shovel out his driveway and all that.
Wow. Red says, you guys never agree on stories. I don't know what to believe. You know, up to you. Up to you.
See,
but
this is the thing.
He admitted.
This is the thing.
I won fair and square.
This is one perspective.
His Burks made him lose.
This is one perspective. This is the right perspective. You see?
The more he prides on it, you know it's a lie.
So
you know the more he jokes about it, you know it's a lie.
Whatever you decide to believe, hey, that's right. That is right.
Yeah, see, he's yeah.
Okay. So any last words?
The one who's the loudest is the bullshitter.
Any last words?
They have to cover up and make and then elaborate on their lies.
Any last things on Happy New Year or whatever you'd like to share, Miss Quinn?
You know, I felt a lot of anxiety going into this year, and right now, at this very moment, I feel calmer.
Oh.
Yes.
Could it be because you just drank some kava?
A little bit, and I just, this is kind of like side note.
Mm-hmm.
I just did some like healing
right
before this, so I feel clear. Like I felt like.
Is that where you put on a cream and you feel healed?
No.
No.
No. What is that?
All right, I heard healing.
Healing. No.
I didn't like. Oh, you're doing a cream, putting on a cream.
No, not like skin healing.
Oh.
Like emotional healing.
Oh, well, you gotta say that.
Okay. Emotional healing.
You gotta say that.
Emotional healing. Oh, Red. He said, damn. Yes, whatever you want to believe. You put on a cream and heal, right?
Yeah.
Right? If only.
Just like a cut. Look, when you get a cut, you put Neosporin.
That can help with emotional healing as well.
You didn't specify.
Okay, well, emotional healing.
You didn't specify. So what made this this healing a great way,
How would I say it? It was a facilitated, get together with me and the siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the siblings had just recently lost her fur baby the other week. And so, they agreed that, they were open to doing this, and we all lost fur babies. So it just made sense. We all had loss of fur babies. So great. Like it was just damn near perfect of like how it was facilitated. So yeah, there was crying, there was releasing, but in a very creative way. It was artsy. There was like art therapy in that. So it was great.
That sounds pretty great.
Yeah, it was
funny.
wonderful. I'm like, what are you doing? That one didn't look right on camera. That didn't look right on. What in the world were you doing that right there?
You know,
he was looking at his belly button. Okay,
So,
not the other.
I
thing
heard
downstairs.
fur baby.
That just looks so. That looks so wrong.
I heard
that
fur
looks
baby.
so wrong on screen.
I heard fur baby. And when I hear fur baby, I'm like, oh, you know what? I have like a little fur baby right there in my belly button.
He always, because he has a hairy chest.
No. Look,
Because he has a hairy chest.
look.
I don't know how, but the lint gets into his belly.
I don't know where this lint comes from.
I know, because
It's
from your clothes.
It accumulates. It probably comes off
Every time.
And I'll show you. Right.
Oh,
So we go right here. Right? See the belly button? And then we're gonna look. Oh! There it goes!
There's lint in this. Okay, that's just so good. We're done. We're done. Censor
That
this.
little fur baby. I don't know where this fucking thing comes from.
It's lit, baby. Okay, it's lit, baby. I'm sorry if that was really
All right.
but
And with that said,
we just did it transparent. But anyways, I'm just grateful I feel calm right now.
right? And that's the great thing. Happy New Year. Bring in the new vibes and the calmness. Take a breath.
That's what we did afterwards too. Yes. Breathe in from the nose. And out the mouth.
And there you go. And with that said, any last words, Miss Quick?
I'm wishing every single person healing, the deeper layers to feel more free within yourself, and courage to do that thing that your future self will be proud of.
Let's give you some smacks for
Yeah,
that.
I really refined my share. I was like, basically, healing, and then you gotta have courage because it's not easy.
Right? And I wish you enough, and I wish you enough. Just enough pain so you can appreciate the good ass days when you're able to overcome. Right? And then this last blessing that comes from this woman that survived World War II. I get it from this book, and I like to share it every single time before we close out. She survived World War II. She left Poland down to Jerusalem. Her family was supposed to follow, and she was the only one that made it. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And she repeats this blessing that her mom used to share with her often. And it is, wherever you go, may people always recognize that you have a beautiful heart. Woo! Touches me every time. I just...
Yeah.
Always love from us twos. That's the Cuckoo Queen. I'm the Pineapple. Redland. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by and
Hope to
sharing
see
your
you
vibes.
again. We have a schedule now. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's all.
There it goes. Korean hearts. Cheers. Boom.
See you next time.
End the broadcast.
See you Wednesday.
End the broadcast. End the broadcast.
See you later. Thanks for hopping on.